All right, it is time for sports, and I am Udoka Njoku. Now, straight to the news now. The Confederation of African Football has reopened the bidding process for the hosting rights of the Africa Cup of Nations 2025. Now, CAF sent a notice to the member associations to express their interest in hosting the AFCON 2025, including the process that will be followed in the selection of the host country or countries. The deadline for submitting the declaration of interest is the 11th of November, while the other deadline for CAF to send the hosting documents to member associations that have declared their interest is the 16th of November. Now, member associations have until the 16th of December to submit their final bid, including all bidding and hosting documents, that is, hosting agreement, host cities agreement, and government guarantees. The inspection visits will take place from the 5th of January to the 25th of the same month, 2023. And straight to beach soccer now, as defending champion Senegal took an important step towards revalidating their title after beating the hosts Mozambique by 3-2 in the second semi-final of the Beach Soccer Africa Cup of Nations Mozambique 2022. The Lions of Teranga will face Egypt in the final on Friday. Now, the Pharaohs defeated Morocco 5-4 in the other semi-final, and this will be a replay of the final of the COSAFA Cup, in which Senegal got the better of the Egyptians, winning that game 5-4. And straight to the UEFA Champions League now, as Egypt and Liverpool's forward Mo Salah was difference maker once more as Jurgen Klopp's side swept Ajax by 3-0 in Amsterdam. Mohamed Salah's first half goal set Klopp's side on their way, and they would make life comfortable for themselves after the break, with Darwin Núñez heading in a second goal before Harvey Elliott lashed in a third goal for Liverpool. Ajax, the Eredivisie champions, will have to content themselves with a place in the Europa League in the new year, with Liverpool joining Napoli in progressing from Group A. Still talking about the Champions League now, Inter Milan secured their place in the Champions League knockout stage and sent Barcelona into the Europa League with victory over Victoria Pleasant. Barcelona's fate was already sealed before Xavi's side lost 3-0 to Group C winners Bayern Munich at the Nou Camp. Substitute Romelu Lukaku marked his return from injury with a late goal as Inter Milan comfortably secured the win that sent them to the last 16. Edin Dzeko scored twice after Henrik Mkhitaryan's opener in the 4-0 win. It means Barcelona are guaranteed to finish third and compete in Europe's second-tier competition for the second successive season. The Spanish Giants were unable to improve the mood among the home support in their final home group game, as the first half goals from Sadio Mane and Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting put Bayern on course to maintain their perfect record in this season's UEFA Champions League. All right, let's look at the other results coming from the UEFA Champions League now. A lot of games actually were played. From Group A, Ajax lost at home to Liverpool by 3-0, and Napoli defeated Rangers by 3-0. In Group B, it was 2-2 between Atletico Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen, as Club Brugge lost in front of home fans as they lost to Porto by 4-0. And Bayern Munich away from home to the Nou Camp defeated Barcelona by 3-0. Yet again, Lewandowski not able to score for Barcelona against his former club. And Inter Milan defeated Victoria Pleasant by 4-0. And in Group D, Frankfurt defeated Marseille by 2-1. And it was a 1-1 draw between Tottenham Hotspur and Sporting. Hurricane scored a 9-minute goal, but of course it was ruled out for offside by the video assistant referee. So a lot of teams qualified for the round of 16, and we'll get to see more qualify after match day 6. The likes of Tottenham Hotspur will seek qualification on the last day of the group games, talking about the match day 6. And we'll get to let you know all the other groups that have actually qualified. The likes of Liverpool and Napoli qualified to the next stage from Group A, and Ajax drops to the Europa League. Club Brugge and Porto have qualified for the round of 16, and Atletico Madrid drops, well, on the verge of dropping to the Europa League if they get to beat Leverkusen. And if Leverkusen wins that last game, of course, Atletico Madrid will kiss both the Europa League and the Champions League goodbye. In Group C, Bayern and Inter have sealed qualification to the round of 16, Barcelona dropping down to the Europa League. And finally, in Group D, we look at the likes of Tottenham Hotspur, Sporting, and Frankfurt, and Marseille. The group is still wide open because this group actually will be determined on the last day, that is match day 6. Who goes to the Champions League round of 16, who finishes second, and who will drop to the Europa League. A lot to fight for in that one. And today, Thursday football, we get to enjoy the very best of Europa League and the Europa Conference League, where a team Osarige supports will be playing in the Europa League. Well, that's it from me for Sports Update on Breakfast Central. I am Udoka Njoko.
Well, welcome Barcelona to the Europa League. I, of course, enjoy Barcelona tears as much as I enjoy Arsenal tears. You know, that's what makes my skin glow this much.
How about Manchester United tears?
Well, not for too long. All right, we'll be back in the Champions League and also, you know, holding that Champions League trophy, you know, high up in the air.
Do you genuinely believe that?
Yes,
for Manchester United to qualify for the Champions League, you need to either win the Premier League or finish second, third, or fourth. And it doesn't look like that will happen anytime soon. Or even probably to win the FA Cup to see how you can go through the back door to qualify for the Champions League. I'm not throwing shades. I'm just saying it will be difficult for United.
The sound on the talkback doesn't hear negativity.
Look, I've always wondered what club you support.
Well, I support all football clubs doing well.
Because you're always very excited to throw Losauge and Manchester United.
Of course. And before I go, let's also remind viewers that the Flamingos of Nigeria lost their semi-final match against Colombia on penalties. They were on the verge of qualifying for the finals of this year's Under-17 Women's World Cup, but they lost that one to Colombia on penalties, and they'll get to play Germany for a chance to win bronze medal. Talking about the third place match in that, because Germany lost to Spain. So the finals will be between Spain and Colombia, while the third place match will be between Nigeria and Germany. Looking forward to seeing that game. And of course, our girls getting to finish third in the Under-17 Women's World Cup.
Proud of them. Well done. Thank you for making us proud and putting in the work. Third position this time, first position the next time. Regardless of wherever you find yourselves, we're very proud of you, and we thank you for flying the Nigerian flag really high. And thank you very much, Udoka Njoko, for bringing us sports. We'll see you again.
Thank you very much.